Well, your first question about how the government is going to handle the growing expenses for Social Security and Medicare in particular, but there are other programs that are similar in their future projections. These are the two big ones. The government will not do what it cannot do. So what we know for sure right now, there have been a number of careful studies of this matter, and what we know for sure is that the government will not be able to make the payments it has promised to make under existing rules and regulations of the Medicare program and the Social Security program. So we know that it's going to do less. It's not going to provide all the benefits that it's promised to provide. I think it will do this in a number of ways. First of all, I think the adjustments the government makes will be piecemeal, gradual. Little by little, the government will make changes. It's already moved to some extent in that direction. For example, the retirement age has been raised a little bit for Social Security. People who were born when I was born cannot retire with full Social Security benefits until they're 66 years old, rather than 65 as previously. And then there are further adjustments already programmed to raise the retirement age. This gets government out of some of its spending obligations, because each year that you withhold benefits, more and more of those people die before ever receiving any benefits. And that's a fiscally good deal for the government, because unlike the situation if you die and have saved money to take care of yourself in your old age, and you die before retirement, then there's a legacy left to your heirs. But if you're expecting a Social Security pension in your old age and you die, there's no legacy at all. It's just money the government won't be paying out. So every time the government pushes out the age of eligibility, it saves itself some money, and I expect it'll push that farther and farther. Each time it does it, it'll tell us how much healthier we are and how we're living longer, and old people don't need to retire at 65 anymore. They should keep working and pay Social Security taxes longer. But that'll be one way to do it. But there'll be other ways. For example, what's given with the right hand will be taken back with the left. And that also has already begun to some extent. Some Social Security benefits are taxed for some people. So on income equality grounds, the government will take back from higher income people through taxation some of what it's given them as Social Security benefits. Similarly, for Medicare, which is a much bigger deal fiscally, a government will simply withhold benefits. It'll cut back on what it provides. It can't possibly provide all the kinds of services it's providing to people on Medicare now. So it will move further and further in the direction of de facto rationing. And in fact, I expect some form of national health care to be implemented in this country within the next few years. I think it's a disastrous development, but a great many people want it. And as H.L. Mencken used to say about democracy, it's the theory that the people know what they want and deserve to get it good and hard. So I think when we have a national health system in this country, people are going to get it good and hard, just the way they've been getting it in Great Britain since World War II, in Canada for a long time now, and in other countries. These kinds of national promises to give everybody gold-plated health care don't work. They don't pan out. And what they deliver instead, so that the government can stay within its budget constraints, is various forms of rationing care, including, in Great Britain, for example, simply withholding various forms of care from older people on the grounds that they don't have long to live anyhow, so it's not cost-effective to use health resources for them. Let's preserve them to be directed toward the care of younger people. This kind of inhumanity in what purports to be a humane system is extremely common, and we can expect to see that in this country too. I would like to say that we have the possibility of not going there, of not adopting a national health care system in this country, but I'm just resigned to the fact that a great many Americans favor this. They support it politically, and I believe the Obama administration will try hard to move us in that direction, and I won't be surprised if they succeed.
We have 1 hour left with our guest, Robert Higgs, and if you don't get the chance to talk to him or email him in the next hour, you can always contact him at theindependentinstitute.org is the email address. If you're on hold, hang on, we'll be right back.